Today is December 24th, 1989.
Thank you.
Mom is 39 years of age, Chad is 10, Amy is 13, will soon be 14, and I am 46. And it's been a very, very good year. We're going to go through some of the events in just a minute. We'll be back right after this important commercial.
Camera.
Hello, this is Walter Cronkite. It's December 24th, 1989. It's the Johnson clan. Mama J, Chad J, Amy J, and DJ. Dale Johnson, your disc jockey. Here comes MJ. We're going to talk about a few of the events that this wonderful family has done this year. Now let me just go down a few that are very important. We've had a very busy year. Probably one of the busiest things we've done is Ballhead Island. We have just finished our house at Ballhead Island, and Mama J deserves all of the credit. I want that to go down on public record. Public record, Samson Independent.
That's me.
She enjoyed working with the contractor, and it's December 24th, and we're still not in it, but we should be in the next week. Now, last January on Mom's birthday, we went to Hilton Head Island. Mom was responsible for the Heart Dance here in Clinton. I was on the school board committee, studied merger. Brian Lyman, Chad's little buddy, moved to Raleigh. And Amy's little best buddy, Carrie, moved back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We went to David Leader's bar mitzvah in Raleigh. The whole family did, and we had a great time. Amy got real busy in cheerleading. We followed the girls' basketball team, and they won the state championship with Danielle Parker and Tanya Sampson. I did the graduation speech. We sold the apartments to Dency Craig and Lloyd Godley. On Chad's birthday, we took him down to Jungle Rapids in Wilmington with his friends. During the summer, we went, Chad and David Brown and Mom and myself went to Myrtle Beach for 1 week, and then the family went to Wrightsville Beach for 1 week. Mom's Uncle Cornelius died. Then in the fall, we got busy with following the football team, and Amy went to Sylvan Learning Center and Huntington Learning Centers in Fayetteville, and Mom worked diligently on their homework, and the kids did a real good job and made real good grades and just really worked hard.
Fun.
Uh,
Don't cover your face up.
Chad played basketball in the last winter and scored several baskets, and I screamed and jumped up and hollered. And he played football this fall and did a real good job and caught a couple of passes. And the main thing, Chad got into golf.
You forgot his touchdown he made in football.
That's right, he made a touchdown. And Chad got into baseball cards, which has been a real big thing for him this year.
$1,500 worth in a year.
That's a lot.
Half a year.
Mom and I went to Quail Roost Center for a very interesting weekend one time, and Grandmama and Granddaddy had their 50th anniversary, and Mom and I worked out with weights and kept in pretty good shape all year. And Amy and Chad have been great. Good kids. A lot of friends over all the time, telephone rings all the time. So, okay. Now let's talk just real quickly about what happened in the world this year.
Did Dad leave out anything that you want to add?
Well, this year in the world, several important things happened. 1989 was an important year for democracy breaking out over the world. It happened in China, where they had a revolution, and it happened in Yugoslavia, Romania, We had the intervention of the Americans in Panama Canal. The Russians pulled out of Afghanistan. There continued to be problems in Israel. Poland became democracy. The Ayatollah Khomeini died, and we had two bad tragedies, Hurricane Hugo and the earthquake in San Francisco. Also had the bad oil spill in Alaska. And let's see what else.
Ronald Reagan had brain surgery. Dale said he should have had it sooner.
And that's it. Great year, important year. Jim Baker went to prison. Should have been there long before that. Okay. I said Panama. The soldiers are still fighting in Panama now. Okay.
Amy, what is the most important thing that happened to you this year?
I don't know.
What is something you've enjoyed doing this year?
I don't.
Probably cheerleading, wouldn't you say?
I don't enjoy it.
This is the first year you've been a cheerleader, but Amy says she doesn't enjoy it,
No.
but yet she wanted it very badly. I would say the most important thing that's happened to Amy has been she's developed better study habits. And Amy and Chad are reading very diligently every week, looking at vocabulary words. Tell them what our project for this year is. Which ultimately our end result will be, what is the goal for this year, Amy? Our family
To
project.
increase our cat score.
Right. To improve our reading cat scores. That's our family project, and we've got a strategy going that's working very well. Amy and Chad are reading every day, looking up new words every day. So we're going to up those cat scores on. Can I see some enthusiasm? Is that it?
No, I know we got to do the night before Christmas. This is our annual tradition, reading of night before Christmas.
Why don't we let each person take a turn reading? That way.
Read it loud then.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
And Mama, had you?
Went out.
Went out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all.
You read next.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with the obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the house top, the coursers they flew with coursers they flew with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then with twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed on fire from head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his hat.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all of the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod at the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
This story was written by, who knows?
A little golden book.
Clarence Moore. Clement C. Moore.
Merry Christmas. Oh, 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 oh.
Cut it
It's
off.
true.
Zoom in and take it standing.
Y'all think it this way?
Santa Claus coming out of chimney.
Right.
Go, Daddy wants a picture of you. Who wants a picture of you?
Where's she turned away from?
He does.
Oh, he. Oh, I'm sorry.
Now you go stand there.
It's mine.
Yes. You and your dad stand right here with each other by the fireplace.
Hey, pictures.
Get down on your knees, Dad, so your head will be the same way. Same distance.
My main man.
Dad, stand up straight, darling.
Yeah, I just can.
There are the two ladies in my life,
Wait.
Lush and Mush. I'll leave it to your imagination as to which one's Mush. It's my little fire. Wait a minute, she said, kiss her. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see if I can find my presents.
I want one.
They're all over.
I want one of Amy in front of the tree kissing her daddy.
Wait,
Yeah.
Things and I gotta have another orange. They were addictive.
They were good. Okay, let's go watch ourselves on videotape.
One present?
Let's go watch ourselves on videotape.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
It's Christmas morning, December 25th, 1989. Amy and Chad are about ready to come down. Here are the stockings, hung with care, loaded. And there are the goodies. There are Chad's presents. Bow and arrow and a remote control car, win, lose, or draw, socks, baseball cards, basketball, there's a karate kick ring, there's a Roberto Clemente, Yogi Berra, baseball cards, and Tig Williams, Nolan Ryan, 1990 baseball cards. Some more things. And here's Amy's, Belky, Sony Radio, Waltman, Elva and Cord, Pictionary, such. House looks real good. The stockings are really stuffed with nice things. And a lot of presents under the tree. Mean a lot. And he's coming. Wait a minute, wait a minute. There he is.
What's that? Sending nuts. What's that for? This is for.
Gosh, it looks cold out there.
-3.
Hmm?
What's the date?
I've already put it on there, December 25th, 1989. Boy, we'll remember this Christmas.
A white Christmas.
First white Christmas in my lifetime. And maybe, who knows?
The smell.
Let's take a look at that Christmas. Ooh, snow.
You might just hang it up.
There's some snow out
Snow.
there. Granddaddy Butler. Yes. Mom's opening her gifts.
What'd you get, Mom? Show them.
I got
Mom, look. Chad, look.
What?
I got a 14 karat gold necklace.
50.
I got some earrings. And I got a shirt. And Judy Boney from aerobics gave me a bowl.
And a stocking and some glasses. And a bottle. And a remote control.
And there's my car.
Fan my
Crossbow?
stuff.
Where's your stuff?
Right there.
Where's right there? Right here? Here's Amy's stuff.
Here's what I got. I got this.
Got wait.
Look.
Got that.
And this.
That.
And this. You get my whole body.
It's like cedar.
And I got,
Look.
you got to see all the stuff in here. There's the makeup area.
Ooh, pretty.
We got some tapes and some hair clips and some earrings and some candy and some magic markers
I'm gonna cut this like
and
that.
some headbands and some chapstick and a hair bow and a Garfield sticker.
I've got to have another orange.
I got to show you some more stuff, okay? So don't stop.
Take a look at my stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay. And I got a telephone from Chad. And I got a mirror. I got a CD player, but it's in the kitchen. And I got some books. And a Walkman. And a tennis ball pickup. And Pictionary and a Belky Bear and Anne Green Gables book. And some clothes. About 10 trillion turtlenecks. Some tennis balls. And some, you don't see my ski pants?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going skiing 3 times. My
Oh.
ski pants. Can go skiing today. Wait, I'm not through. I got to show you all my clothes.
Oh no!
I won't show them all to you. I'll show you all the good ones, my favorites. And then you can show me yours, all your stuff. Hold on. Okay. And here, I have a rugby shirt. Are you looking?
Yeah.
A rugby shirt. 2 turtlenecks. And 2 pairs of pants. Belts.
Yes.
Is that all?
No, wait, I got to get this one. And then I'll film you, hold on. Got some socks, I guess they're for skiing. Chad, feed me.
I am.
They're for skiing.
Good. I
And a
can't.
Jimmy Z shirt. Some more turtlenecks. I got 2 black, a pink, and a white. And I got some stocky underwear.
Woo.
I got these pants from the Limited. Wait, I got 2 more things. And this sweater. And goes with these pants.
Today is December 26, 1989. We're celebrating Christmas at Grandmama and Granddaddy Johnson's.
And got them interested in coming across the Northern Ireland.
And it's our first white Christmas in North Carolina.
And
Ever.
just about all the fresh shirts, all the blowing Scotch fresh shirts. And it was Irish Roman. And it was not only a dispute between religious races, but because they forced Irish
Patrick,
out of that big town.
when are you going back to school?
January 10th.
January 10th.
But the
Tanya, when are y'all going back to school?
January 2nd.
That's my birthday.
Birthday.
January
January
2nd.
2nd.
Meredith, when are you going back?
Happy birthday right now. That's all I want to hear from you again.
You're not going to send me any money or anything? Oh, you might want to open
Short
up that.
vacation.
Amy, when are we going back?
A week from today.
January 2nd.
But
Pennsylvania usually think of Pennsylvania
That's
Dutch.
short for you.
Am I away? When are you going back to school?
See the Dutch, they're German.
Blinded you.
And they would sort of follow each other around.
Diane, the interesting thing in this footnote,
Okay.
it said most of the Scotch Irish
Here's Granddaddy.
area because they came into the Shenandoah Valley and then spread out western Salem,
Wait.
North Carolina at that time.
had received word from an agent in England that they were bringing in
Chad,
some cool
are you having a good Christmas? Hi, Mom. Hi, Pat.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Having tea and lemonade.
Oh, Waitress Deluxe here.
Yeah.
Look at all this wonderful food. Yummy.
Blow my nose right now.
There's Barry.
Oh, I thought you said NCR.
It's a closed-in stock.
I think there's a
They have
good
10
chance.
million shares that are available, and you can buy and trade on
Mary
the
and
stock.
Sophie were in that.
At $11, the return is 13.75% return. You don't have to take the dividend, you can invest it and buy more shares. I take the dividend, and at that buyback, it pays $1.51 per share.
Oh, I've already
And
got
you pay every month. It's called retirement income. So it's a long-term investment. They have, the average maturity is 12 to 8 years. They have a third of it invested in U.S. Treasury bonds and notes. They have a third of it invested in foreign currency treasury bonds and notes, which include a breakdown of Spain, Canada, what's next to what's next?
But I had some good stocks this year, regardless of the fall. I hit some good ones.
Chad with his
I
crossbow.
got one for Chad, Amy. I got 1,200 shares of it now.
This is
it's
our
doubled
first
in
white
3
Christmas
months.
here.
Science Medical Life. We bought it 53.
We had to postpone Christmas gathering for one day because of it. Look at the beautiful snow. We got about 12 inches.
Buying your trade doesn't
She wrote that one in English.
Whirly.
Really? Tell me what he just said. Talking to you about the attorney at Tabor City.
Yeah. Somebody down there was bragging on Lynn right along. How much he liked him and so on and so forth. So he must have a case coming up before it.
No, I've been through there. We'll
Edwin,
go back for about 3 more years.
Edwin said he just bragged and bragged. Poor old.
That was all right with me.
I can't believe you've been doing 80 years like Claus.
Well, the end of the
You
7th.
you ought to see Mr. Sale. He can get a little bit taller that Eddie wears a tan out.
I'd like to see him. His mind all
He'll
right?
talk to you.
Chelsea talk a mile an hour.
God knows he'll talk your head off.
He sure will.
See, he came here when I was in 8th grade.
How tall were you in 8th grade?
Probably
3'1".
5'4".
I saw him. He's 5'1" in the 5th grade. I remember I was 5'5" and a half in the 8th grade.
Tiny sweaters.
He's liable.
Well, I can tell you how old I was when I was 16.
Oh.
5'7".
I can tell you how old you were when you were 16 too.
That's what she said.
I said how
old were you?
how tall I was when I was 16.
I bet you were 16 when you were 16.
I was 16. I was 5'7", 110 pounds. And probably lied 3 pounds on that.
How
You
much
did.
how much-
You speak with a fork and tongue when it comes to weight. I can tell you that right now. Did you? Diane and I watched the thing the other day. Did you? Have you got that printed off that poem you read?
I sent Mom and Daddy.
I got it.
Look at it.
I can make a copy.
I'm gonna make a copy of
Send
that.
Aunt Bernice and them a copy and Mom and Daddy a copy.
I'm gonna make me a copy of that verse in that paragraph in there about the gym in the backyard and show it to Kenny Honeycutt's wife
Oh.
at the bank. She and I are always running on the weekend.
I know when she was over at, what was it?
North State.
North State. She's now with First Citizens. And, she wasn't married over there. And one of them, the secretary that worked with you a little bit over there, she said, can't you help? Woo, Frank. You're the biggest.
Sliced ham.
Honey baked ham.
That's it.
Where is the honey baked ham?
Meredith, you look like you've done all right.
Oh, these are Amy's.
Well, I'm having my typical Christmas so far.
Some have been good and some
That's
haven't.
right. Every year.
Especially colors are that berry.
Oh. Wow, a house present.
Let me video in a few minutes so you can
Okay.
get you in.
Big stuff here.
Both of you.
Oh, stuff.
Sears.
Do you know who well enough to call him?
They invented the lens for the color TV.
Granddaddy did them all. Another one?
This is by Sears. They marketed.
Mama shop didn't
They
get
have-
it.
That's from J-Mo.
Go to K-Bar.
Oh, you get one present, Dale.
where's your camera? Where's your camera?
What gets me there?
I shot both this year.
I went to Rosie's.
I got watches only 30 days, but by Sears you get a year.
I ain't get Chad.
Ooh, here, you can open it.
Oh.
Down there.
From Mommy?
Oh, we already had our Christmas.
Oh,
Let me
Wait a
did Dale get one of these? Did you get one like this?
No.
Okay, good.
Is this Deanna?
Sliced ham.
Oh, this is too, this part. It's Deanna. I might leave it.
Deanna. Who's
Put
this,
it in your
Grandma?
pocket.
Grandma.
I'm gonna open this.
Deanna.
Enos can't wait. Go ahead, Enos.
Everybody has the same
I want it.
identity. The first one.
This is Diane.
Oh, all the girls got
Oh
one?
boy, me?
Is that for Diane?
Can
That?
I open it?
Diane's got one.
Dale, you
Oh.
got your reputation.
Diane is ready.
Ah, you're right. You're faster than me.
You
Oh,
better
hurry.
They're a little slack.
Nobody look, nobody peek inside. You all close the eyes and open it up, and then
The
don't
girls
look
are going
at
too.
Get
Don't
that
y'all
great
better
big surprise.
Don't you did wrap this well. I know everybody hide it.
Rabbit.
Oh,
Barry, you filming me?
Rabbit.
Don't
That's
see
right.
it. We're not ready. Patty already got all your
Where's your
paper.
I got my paper all.
But don't look.
I'm
Okay,
ready.
wait. Wait. Quick. Ready, 2, 3, go. Unlock it.
Trade it in.
Unlock it.
Ready.
What
I
is
got all that paper on there.
Hold it
Wait a
up.
minute. Isn't that beautiful? Look. We can all line up and take a picture. That is nice. Lovely. Thank you. Pretty. They're all different.
I just brought it.
Oh, good.
Put it on your rainy neck, you can bring it home.
Thank
Such a
you.
tiny little box. Look at that.
Oh, they're different.
That's pretty.
Boy, all the girls got them. And
I
the
know.
Sir?
it.
big girls got them alike, and the little girls got.
Let me see.
I gotta lock it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you get
wow.
Amy? Let me see.
Whose picture are you going to carry
There's
there?
Damon's girlfriend.
Oh.
Damon's girlfriend.
I thought it would go on. There. I put it on backwards, it's all that.
The lush of Fib.
Jewelry. Boy.
What's he saying?
I'm editing. Here's the mush of Fib.
You say the lush?
The mush.
That's the lush. You the mush.
Oh gosh, we got two of them going now. Look. Watch you film each other.
We already have.
I got it right here.
Thank you, girl.
Union cameras. You wear that.
Is the Fillmore filming the filmers?
Good. That was very nice.
I won't open my other one because
Granddaddy?
What is
You
that?
open that before
You
you
got your garbage, usual stash of garbage bags. I'll go get it. Just tell me where it
This
is.
lush.
Andrew, you tell us.
I got it.
Lean forward like you did, Patrick. Lean forward like you did. To Diane. That's to Dale and Diane from Mom and Dad. I'm gonna open it. Okay?
Mom, I was yawning.
You were yawning.
Yes.
Oh, that's awful.
That was a natural position, natural pose.
Oh,
that was.
look, an acrylic throw blanket.
Oh,
Isn't that
good.
beautiful?
That's
Can
Can I get one of those too?
I hope I
We
can
need
one
another
of
one.
those.
We got way.
Here's Miss Society of Clinton.
Did you open yours yet?
No.
Can we open
yeah,
ours?
You can open that.
No, go ahead.
And
You
there's
open it.
PCJ,
I don't have
who
room.
left the 6-pound honey ham in Colesburg.
What will I be like in 10 more years?
Mm.
You won't be
You have
here.
to add more bells to your sweater.
Yeah.
And there's the
Okay,
man with the
wait.
plan.
Okay.
Oh,
Chadwick
Here,
Johnson.
Lynn.
Yeah?
Super
But
cool.
that is not to get
Yeah.
her, not to get
Baseball
over
card
it.
collector. 5 feet
Okay.
1, 83
There's not
pounds.
much alternative.
That's right.
Basketball player. Card collector. Stud.
Oh, you gonna
Stud.
Wrong.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Patrick, I was talking about Chad.
Still wrong.
What does that say? And then there's Barry filming me.
Those two beans crash
Gosh,
right
Grandma's the best place in Clinton. No, so really. What tape is that? Could be Scotch. Oh. Patty's ahead of me. Gosh, I tell you. I don't rip the
Pretty good tape, Tab.
It's unreal. Oh, good.
Again,
Nice.
it's exciting.
Alright,
blanket.
Oh, we can really use that. That's
Thank you
wonderful.
very much. That's very nice.
That's great.
What color I got?
We love those.
If
That
you
is
folks
very
want to get and
nice.
exchange colors if you please to do so.
It's very nice. I always use those.
Oh, they're great.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that unreal, Terry? Oh, nice. If we would get one a year, then we all have one.
Pretty.
Isn't that nice?
We all
Pretty.
got one.
Thank you, Grandma and Granddaddy.
Nice. Well, we find it, we can get it.
Well, we would too, I mean, we got one of these. That's great.
Yeah. Open.
Very nice.
Okay, Chad.
Yeah.
Chad and I are gonna open ours now.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, Chad, let's see what you got. A year's supply of
is
shotgun
mine.
shells.
Oh, my goodness. I'll need one. And that's the one Kelly.
Doctor, you not going to open it?
No, I like it packed like this.
Get it back.
Grandma told me herself. You told me. You told me it was
Yeah, I
good.
did. I forgot.
You said you had one of these for us in the freezer.
I couldn't think of anything.
That's great. And thank you also for all your magazines.
It's
pretty,
Sam.
Woo, look at Chad.
Right.
See, Mr. Debonair, Mr. CHS.
Wow, look at here.
Oh, Patrick, you can use that.
Yeah.
Look at the two boys.
It's too big for you in the shoulders, isn't it, Patrick?
No. He wears
Great.
extra large.
Extra long, Granddaddy.
Just
He's
so
a
it's the right
straight
Yeah, it's
size.
extra large, it's right.
Nice.
Very
Very
nice,
nice.
Patrick. You did well. Thank you, Grandma.
That is nice. I'm glad you're keeping ours. Hey, we're gonna open ours.
We got the silver every moment.
You ready?
Yeah, we got it.
That's from Grandma.
Oh, I need a pair.
Yeah, you sure did. This came in great.
Wow.
Just in
Who
time.
did that?
Take them back to belts if you want to exchange.
I'm sure they're good.
Oh, I need
I
a
like
pair.
this. It's pretty. Are they,
Really?
I
Tanya.
Isotona.
Hey, you have them?
You really.
They came great. That was a great idea.
It is.
Those are nice.
Yeah, they fit
gloves,
just
the
right.
Isotonas. They are really nice. No kidding.
Put your hand in yours, Amy.
That was a great idea, Grandma.
I know, I need a
This
pair.
is your coat,
Yeah.
Tanya.
You can,
That's great.
as I said, you can take them back to belts.
No, I think they look great.
I
They
love
look
them.
great.
With the feet already? That fit me perfectly. Thank you, Grandma.
Beautiful.
I feel good.
That's a nice glove.
Oh, that was a great idea.
Can't use those.
yeah, baseball cards.
Fella said he didn't have those. You don't have those, do you, Chad?
King.
Yeah,
You know he's from here?
yeah. I talked to him. He said, I thought you were Dale coming in.
No, he didn't. 20 pounds heavier.
20, only 20?
I know, I was just correcting myself.
Did he remember you?
Uh,
He was, Larry King, was he in your? No, he was a class behind me. That's it.
I see him on TV every night.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. CNN's really good of him. Lynn, he runs a surveying business and he
I know.
runs the baseball card show. But he's got the best baseball card business around. I know.
Local land.
Look at here.
He's got some things in there, hasn't
I don't like it, Angel.
Yeah, we back like Claus. Give y'all a chance to open.
That's all right, I'm all right.
Were you guys gonna open yours
Did
in
we
there?
have another one?
That big on you?
No.
Found any good ones?
I believe that one's mine.
Hot Dealey, Mike Schmidt.
It says to Patty from
That's
Sam.
crap,
Is
man.
that to you?
You gave it.
I mean, for Christmas.
Lynn, do you have one of these?
Yeah,
Okay, Dale. Bought it for me.
You think it's what we can use?
it's a puzzle.
Get yours
You
out.
think we can use them?
I don't know.
I got one.
She bought that for me. and she
Chad?
said to do it. Oh! You already know, huh?
Well, that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, you
It's
could
like
be
mine.
right.
I'm not gonna say.
Dan.
Well, Dale don't have them. I know what Lynn and I got.
Again. Again. This is one.
I hope it's one baseball card.
I do too, because a Mickey Mouse rookie. Worth $7,000.
Close tab.
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Super. Thank you very much. Oh. That's what I need. Longer distance.
Yeah, I know.
Good, Grandma. And you got
Thank
this
you, thank you, thank
It's improved
you.
long distance
First
too.
time, David.
Where's the other one?
Half
Thank
the blanket.
you.
You got
Oh,
one and a
half,
half.
okay.
You got one and a half.
in the blanket.
That's right.
You got one and a half this year.
Oh, hey, man.
Very good.
It
Look
was-
at
Grandma,
Dimple.
you-
What's your name?
I'm Justin. Did you forget it already?
Huh?
Did you forget already?
Nah.
Whose is it? He goes, what's your name?
That's Justin. Granddaddy.
This is me. Me? I wonder if we all got two. I'm sure the grown-ups got a lot.
You think we did?
No.
I don't know, maybe.
Because, Amy got 3. That's because they were here.
Don't see
3.
it.
Guess what?
Camera.
Jessica. This
That's
got
VCR.
your present.
That's Granddaddy Butler.
I'm not Granddaddy.
This is Uncle. Mine.
No, it's mine.
It's mine. See, Gabriel.
No, it's from Gabriel to Uncle Dale.
Mine.
That's Granddaddy.
Boy, just got a lot.
What did Santa Claus bring you?
I even got, well, I can't even want it. It's what?
Where's the video camera?
Thing that you need it's a music theme, a camera.
Who has the video camera? Where's Chad? Chad?
No, it's not that.
Let me get
It's a carry around.
What?
Carry around.
You can.
I did not.
Amy, did you put the date on here, Chad?
What?
What is the date? December 27th, 1989. Today is Wednesday.
Might be some other.
And here's Gabe and Justin and Stacy.
I already got a soccer ball.
And we're celebrating Christmas.
It's a basketball.
Your typical GI little boy cat.
Justin doesn't know what his is.
It's a baby doll.
You know what yours? Gabriel, I don't think you should get it.
I didn't rip it.
You
Can we open up our present?
No.
There's Brendan.
Pooh.
There he is. Hi, Brendan.
I
Hi,
hope you get
Brendan.
this same.
Can I have a blanket?
You already
Can I have a
got
blanket?
it. I eat
Give me a
that.
blanket.
No, I'm giving it.
Please let me have the blanket. Ooh, it's so nice.
I got a softer
It's
one.
so good.
I got a softer
You're so
one in my sleeping
good.
bag.
Can I have
Wait,
this
do you
for
want?
Christmas?
What? can y'all just sit right there and get the boys
I've
around
got
your
a
mother?
softer one in my.
Come here, guys.
You're gonna sit down here.
Come here.
Do y'all have a video camera or movie camera?
Brandon, you haven't had your GI
You ought to
haircut
have
yet,
one.
have you?
Great.
We didn't.
Has he ever had a haircut?
There
Great.
they are, my three sons.
Gabe, turn around.
Gabe, turn around.
Gabe, let me get you on candy camera
Come
here.
here, Joe.
I'm gonna hog this.
You don't hog the camera.
You think you
Well,
will?
you have such a pretty smile, you should.
Yeah.
Diane wanted us to sit down.
Oh, well, you're taller than
Yeah.
I am. Kneel.
Who's that with the gum in his mouth? I know who that
Who's
is.
that with the big tongue?
And there's Wesley at the back.
Hi, Wes.
I see you peeking in there.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
What ages are they, Stacy?
7, 4, and 2.
7, 4, 2,
7.
and
And Wesley's 7.
Oh, yeah.
Wesley 7.
Are
When are
you
y'all?
going-
When are y'all going back? Tell the camera when you're going back. When are you going back, Gabe?
The day after tomorrow.
You're still thinking tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Whoa.
December
Tomorrow
28th,
morning.
1989.
All the way back to
Mexico.
Mexico.
Wait a minute.
Mexico. No.
Wetback Land.
What's the name of the army base? Fort Bliss.
Fort Bliss,
Pick your
Texas.
mommy up here shortly.
And it's near El Paso.
It is.
Right in the smack dab middle of El Paso.
In the middle. Good. We
I
got
think
some
El
good
Paso
footage here.
Grew up around Fort Bliss.
I want that blanket.
Uncle
I
Jim.
want that blanket for Christmas.
Brandon, move your bottle so you can get your face, bud.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Chat face.
I'm serious.
Alright.
I used to make a make your air oily. Get the bubbles and put them on the bed. Yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah.
There's Brandon, who's 2. Chad, who's 10.
Don't tickle me.
Justin. How old are you, Justin? 7? Are you in the 1st or 2nd grade? 1st. Wes Gabriel is 5. 4. Oh, great. And Lee is 11. Lee's in the 6th grade. Chad's in the 5th. Justin's in the 1st. Amy is in the 8th. She's choking. And all the little cousins are eating before the adults
Why'd you go outside?
eat.
Shut the door.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, they're falling out. They're leaving. Wooger booger. That's the latest Butler edition. His name is Brandon. Brandon, how old are you? Brandon, show me how old you are.
That much older.
2? 2?
7.
7. He's a big boy.
He's only got to go 5 more numbers before he gets my age.
That's right. You got any good mood, Chad? I haven't got any good picture of Lee. Come on, Lee.
Let
I
me
haven't got
try.
no good one of you.
I can eat another time.
Granddaddy Butler,
Will you make,
Amy Johnson.
Stop!
Smile, Vasco, you're on candy camera.
No, they push forward.
Nope.
Oh,
Dad never follows directions
Gabriel
anyway.
Amy.
Gabriel can.
I like that.
Nice time.
I like
Brandon.
Are they all still?
I could do she said I.
I like
Don't open it yet.
Why don't we let Gabe go first and see if he
Okay,
can?
go.
Go, Daddy.
Ooh, big time.
Yes, I like that.
Soccer ball. I know what it was. Hey, no fair. Now he's got two.
You have one, a soft one like that?
I got a hard one. I got a hard one. Now I got a soft one.
Yay!
I got a
Now you get turn around.
I'm the next
Turn around and
Now
look.
Brandon. No.
Wait, we got to
He's
run the picture.
I'm not
Justin.
Justin.
Everybody, I'm still taking one. 1, 2. Oh, my flash has got to come up. Wait just a minute.
Good. Potato.
1, 2, 3. Yay.
He on deck. He's
Are you
5
the
days
next?
older than
Yeah, you're next.
Pick it up.
Take it out. This is our ginger. Ooh.
Yeah, I need to borrow a boat.
Oh, that's the funnest game. What is it?
I'll play you. I'll play you. I'll play you, Wes.
You have to put them together.
Wes, I'll play you.
I got them. I'll put them together for you.
Chad broke his, didn't he? One of your swords are broken.
Think about
You can't walk about.
right here. Right here.
These are not walkabout pants. As filthy as he gets when he walks about. Ooh, these are nice.
I get the kids up there.
You're on the right fit.
I get it.
You left the price.
I
Did you leave the
like
price
that shirt.
Does he care?
Is that for Chad? Who's that for? Amy, Chad, Dylan, Diane.
Somebody get this one.
Have them. You have those too.
Might have that rubber foot.
Good. They have all these party boys books, and I thought, I don't know which ones you have.
I like this
Thank
shirt.
you.
He doesn't have these too.
Stretch
I
shirt.
get it for you.
I like that.
You get this one.
Oh, boy.
What is that, Chad?
It's a baseball card collection.
Oh, I have. Oh, we gave you that.
Oh.
Have you got them all, Jess?
I got some baseball cards
There's
too.
supposed to be a book in there that tells you the value of the cards and the notebook and all that.
Lee, will you go get me a knife?
Now this, I can't get this open.
I can get it. I can get it.
Don't tear it off.
I get the tape off. Why not?
Well, there's no one to save it.
I
Lay it on.
like,
Oh, it's Amy's turn now.
I want to see. Can I see your ball?
See your good side, Patricia. That's it.
Can I
Thank
see
you.
your ball? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see it. This one's soft. Lee.
Let me see. Ooh, is that a nerf or what?
No.
Are they supposed to be that soft? Gabe? Okay.
No.
Hey, look. Chad, Lee is next.
Blue's
Who wants to
turn.
play win, lose, or draw?
Hey, you need to be careful so you keep all your pieces.
Chad will have to show you how to do that.
That looked good, Lee.
You
Quit.
let Chad put it together for you, okay?
Quit. I'm having yellow.
Ooh.
Primary jewelry.
No, I would have red. I would have red.
Kitty.
Ooh, that's good.
What is it?
That's supposed to be like this. There's rubber bands on it.
We'll show you how to play that.
There's
Oh,
targets.
such a
Have you ever seen it on TV?
How much fun.
You have to knock down the car.
They're pretty. Yeah.
It's an hourglass. It's pretty like that. And the sand runs through your
Now you
thumbs up.
when you do like this, when you run around, when you come back and it's dead, you gotta call him.
Ooh, who's that from? From me. Pretty.
Oh, that's
It's okay, you don't worry about it. I step on them too.
And my pencil.
Those are pretty.
Leave my batteries.
Who's that from?
Amy, did you see the t-shirt thing in there too?
Lucky.
Let me see.
You pull your t-shirt through that.
Oh, yeah,
I
goody,
got
I
a
can
purple
use
one like
that.
that.
I know, I got me one.
Okay, and then one more.
Look at Mr. Butler's fine wrapping.
There we go.
Oh, I need a bag like this.
Thank you.
Wait, here, that's one short.
This is mine. No, I don't want you using it.
Oh, that's nice, Amy.
Don't use it.
I need
When
that. Nice.
When
That's
you
very nice. Good.
Me and Shadow will use it first. And then,
you
and
go,
then
Chad.
Can I open mine?
By the way,
Felt good. I thought Dale might like the way that felt.
I need to show you some rules about how to write.
Thank you, Uncle White.
You better
We
listen.
got you and Trish a matching sweater.
Oh,
Tricia did-
Patricia, you got a matching one too?
Tricia did.
Mine was too big. Way too big.
Really? Is it?
We got a medium, that's a large. Hopefully you can fill that up.
Lee and Amy got matching.
that's
She's just a
You
little
think she can fill a large up there?
Oh, yeah.
I need food. I got a tackle
You do? Are you a fisherman too?
Oh, here, I'm fighting.
You do.
So what are you gonna do?
You have to put the head in. Hit the target, Dad. Hit his target.
Oh, is that what you're supposed to do?
Get in there. Get into it, Dad.
Oh, wait, we're gonna hurt somebody.
Hey,
Oh, wait,
Okay.
did Amy and
Take it.
Chad open their gifts from you?
Brandon.
Yes. Took them all in 2 seconds.
Wait a minute.
Had to rip into that.
We don't
that
go for
fancy
none of that long,
wrapping.
drawn out stuff.
Get in it.
Where's the hourglass?
That's gonna be fun.
Let's put this up so we don't mess it up.
Does that go with the game too?
And we'll show you how to play it.
No.
You want me to read this?
Yeah.
If Christmas means sharing, then let us share together. Our hope for tomorrow. If Christmas means giving, then let us give one another strength, encouragement, and faith. A nice handsome check is next, and then we have another poem.
No, don't read the other one. That's just
Couple
for
who
you.
lives what this Thank you very much. Dale and
I don't get to read this.
Dale, thank you.
Oh, you can, Dwight. Come on, read. More.
If you insist. The art of giving. We give of ourselves when we give gifts of the heart. Love, kindness, joy, understanding, sympathy, tolerance, forgiveness. We give of ourselves when we give gifts of the mind. Ideas, dreams, purposes, ideals, principles, plans, inventions, projects, poetry. We give of ourselves when we give gifts of the Spirit. Prayer, vision, beauty, aspiration, peace, and faith. We give of ourselves when we give the gift of words, encouragement, inspiration, guidance. Emerson said it well. Rings and jewels are not gifts, but apologies for gifts. The only true gift is a portion of thyself. Happy holidays.
I like it. I like that.
Thanks for your gift of friendship. Dale, Diane, Amy, and Chip.
You did that so beautifully.
Is everybody?
We have to have that thing. It's sweet.
I asked
What time
Stacy
y'all
what they
leaving?
needed, and she said money.
Money.
Yeah, this will help us get. This will help us get back home. It's not included in there.
Dwight, did you check the fluid? Did you look at it?
Not
Did
with
you
the way
smell
that
it?
sounded when it hit.
And
Probably stand a couple more
Whose
thousand.
toy is that? You are are armed and dangerous.
Oh, I love them.
Watch out for Daddy.
Denise, when do we come in?
You just stay out. They're doing fine.
Okay.
You're too
While you're young, take okay, ready?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey!
Now the ground is wide, going while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. Just get up on your neck, 240 for his feet. Then hitch him to an open sleigh, and George will take the lead.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
Fast forward to the end and then turn it up.
Okay.
Now what are we doing?
Yay!
Good.
Danny, get in here.
Takes me a long time to read.
Well, I'll
Read
you
to
know the
write,
words,
not
the
to read.
Silver bear bells.
City sidewalks,
Can't read
busy
it.
sidewalks. Ready? Just kind of follow along. Then we'll sing the rest. Okay? Y'all can count mine. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, greeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of street lights, even stoplights. Oh, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Strings of street lights, even stoplights, blink of bright red and green, as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch, this is Santa's big sleigh, and above all the bustle you hear. See the kids crunch. I said see the kids crunch. Silver bells, silver. Dale, I need some vegetables. Like a light bulb. Here it goes, ready? I wonder why you made that Freudian slip there. It's got his tail.
Yeah.
I mean, he has such energy.
Who?
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you'll be saying all on together reindeer.
Like a light bulb.
You like to call them names. They never let Coharie go. Johnny the reindeer gave them one children.
sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday shine. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, people silver bells, silver Christmas night in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
Are we singing another
Yeah.
chorus?
One more.
Okay.
Ready, one more verse.
Street lights, see the stoplights, blink of bright Santa's big scene. And above all this bustle, you hear
Chad missing out on the fun singing.